the CWF Worldwide. Coming up next, Snooty Foxx finally gets his hand on Cedric Alexander Sharpe. And in our main event, the Kamakazi Kid and Nick Richards, last man standing.
Man, this guy has got it coming.
Well, Sharpe from behind just clobbered Snooty Foxx with that giant novel. In our opening contest on Worldwide this week, Snooty Foxx has wanted to get his hands on Ethan Sharpe for weeks now, and he's finally got him. And Foxx is out on the floor right now, and Sharpe trying to get any advantage he can.
You follow him.
And Sharpe has got an advantage here in the opening moments.
Bell has just now officially rang. Sharpe with an enormous, humongous cheap shot.
Yeah, the thing looked like the size of a Danielle Steele novel. I don't know if he had that thing loaded or not.
They're bringing it over here.
Is there anything inside of that? Oh, he just slapped Snooty Foxx right in the face.
You are nothing!
This thing is 1,000 and some odd pages, whatever it is.
Too long, didn't read.
And Ethan Alexander Sharpe, the leader of Moneyball, who has finally, forced to go one-on-one here with Snooty Foxx, but he came with a plan.
Yeah, he's trying to send Otto Schwanz. He's trying to send the Dawsons, but now he's got to face the music. But so far, like it or not, the game plan worked. He got the jump. It may not have been legal, but this is what you got to do if you're Ethan Sharpe.
He is taking that advantage on Snooty Foxx.
And he is the CWF Iron Man. Charles Richardson admonished him about the fist. Sharpe does have to be careful about that with Richardson.
Did not at all expect this is how this one would start off.
Yeah, we thought Foxx would come in like a house on fire.
Sharpe is putting it in the forearm and across the eyes. We don't talk about it a lot, but Sharpe is starting to gain experience. He's out of RGL eligibility. He's now got underlings and minions challenging for the RGL championship for him.
I think they're like he pals around with Coach Gemini, he pals around with Otto. He has a lot of experience.
He learns the tricks, absolutely. Oh, dear.
Man, hard whip. Whoa.
I believe Snooty Foxx may be on the offensive and firmly in the driver's seat. Sharpe has got to go all the way back to the beginning. Thinking there, though, anything, that's the thing, man. Snooty is so big, he's so powerful. Anything that you build up, anything that you start, when Snooty takes over, you go right back to square one.
Yeah, you really do. And Sharpe is somebody that a lot of people like to underestimate this guy, but we've seen time and again, you get him in these big matches, and he more than holds his own. We remember it, Battlecade, when he faced Ethan Case. No, he gave him a chance, and he came within seconds of being the Ultra J champion.
That was 6 months ago, back at our anniversary Supercard. Now, here we are at the Supercard of the summer, and Sharpe, once again, is putting in a much better showing than we expected, than anyone could have foreseen.
Well, one thing Sharpe is good at, he stays within himself, and he knew what he had to do coming into this.
Take the cheap shot, lay on him. He's trying to deprive the oxygen. Referee Charles Richardson needs to make sure it's not a choke. Rake into the face, not going to be legal.
No, not at all. And one big advantage Sharpe has, Otto has wrestled Snooty Foxx a couple of times now. So there's a lot of knowledge he can pass on just in this one situation. And I think the biggest factor, he's taking the crowd out of it. More than anything, this crowd loves Snooty Foxx. And he lives on that, he drives from it. Especially an inexperienced guy, you got to take that extra oomph, so to speak. Crowd trying to get Snooty Foxx back up, he's working to his feet. A couple of shots to the midsection, got him back into the corner. Hard whip to the corner, Snooty charging in, but Ethan Sharpe drops out of the way. Like it or not, he is a smart competitor. Snooty takes that buckle full force. Here comes Sharpe. Hard elbow in the corner from Snooty Foxx going up. Oh, he went for the Bulldog and Sharpe got out of the way.
Down he goes. I cannot believe Sharpe is still alive in this thing, C-Bear.
He's had two great defensive moves there in succession. It's almost like he's trying to bait Snooty Foxx in.
Yeah, he is. It took the cheap shot, but he's wrestling him. He's trying to do everything he can. He has isolated the power of Snooty Foxx. He has negated the power. I gotta think though, if Snooty can just get the momentum, if he can just kick it into that next gear, I don't know. Do you think Sharpe can weather the storm if he cannot successfully fight off the storm?
I think that's where my big doubt comes in. We have not seen Sharpe really have to weather those huge blows and survive. Crowd again trying to will Snooty Foxx to his feet, bringing that free hand back with that left. But if he keeps getting stretched out, he won't be able to land those big blows.
5 minutes has elapsed. 5 minutes remaining.
His own.
If you're Snooty, you got to go ahead and put it together. Land something big before Sharpe gets another defensive move. Reversal on that whip. That's the second time that's happened. Sharpe charging in again. Oh, good! He clobbered him.
Let's go! Come on!
Oh, got another hard clothesline.
And now we will see if Cedric Alexander Sharpe can survive.
He might get that power slam.
Slipping out. Great thinking on the part of Sharpe. Snooty was off balance. He's on top.
I wouldn't be shocked if he went to the eyes there too. That's what he beat Otto with that power slam.
That's it!
Sharpe says he's going to go ahead and end this thing. He's heading up. Oh, no, this is not the time for this if you're even Sharpe. The crab walk elbow.
What a showboating.
Oh,
God! Into the center of the ring, and Snooty Foxx wins it.
Snooty Foxx weathered the storm and beat the Sharpe. Showed a lot of guts and comes out with the victory on Worldwide.
Come on! Let's go!
See how I'm coming more like off my hip? Right? You were like if this arm's going up on lunge here. The little things that makes you money. It's the little things that make people talk about you. No matter what, it's still gonna hurt.
Brad Stutts here with the Pro Wrestling International Ultra J champion Cedric Alexander, who this week takes on his former student Darius Lockhart in a championship matchup. But a very interesting story here. Darius Lockhart just back from 6 months of touring Europe, training with some of the best professional wrestlers on that continent. Cedric Alexander just back from the WWE Performance Center, where he was one of 32 selected as the best cruiserweight wrestlers in the world to participate in the first ever WWE Cruiserweight Classic. Cedric represented Pro Wrestling International and all the Carolinas in that big tournament that's ongoing all summer long.
Brad Stutts, damn right. You're damn right. I'm representing everyone. The whole world is on my shoulders. I'm one of the 32 best cruiserweights in the world today. Scratch that. I'm number one. I'm number one. This belt proves it. The fact that I'm wearing this shirt right now proves it. And Darius is going to find that out a little bit later. Now, you said Darius was on 6 months in England, right? That's nice and all. I've been to England. I beat some of those names that helped train him over there. So there's nothing he can do that I haven't seen already. I trained him. I knew everything he could possibly know. He don't know everything that I do.
But do you know every trick that he may have been taught while spending those 6 months touring Europe? Championship is on the line next on CWF Worldwide. Teacher versus student, Cedric Alexander defends against Darius Lockhart.
guys, Nick Jackson here, the Young Bucks. You are watching CWF Worldwide, but you actually should be on ProWrestlingTees.com/YoungBucks. We got like 54 designs. Pick one of the coolest ones.
Too sweet.
Too sweet me. Boom.
All right, Darius, look. I'm letting you know that regardless. Before you started wrestling, you were a fan. You was a big fan of me. There you go. So I'm gonna give you one chance, and one chance only. Be the ultimate fan and lay down for your hero.
Lay down? You want me to lay down?
Lay down. Lay down. And then you lay down.
Fine.
Lay down.
I'll lay down. I wasn't fit.
See? That's a good training. That's a good training right there.
Cradle on top, bell has run and only got two. The confidence of the International Ultra J champion almost bit him in the opening moments of this championship bout. Brad Stutts and Scott Island in the booth. Title is on the line, Scott, between teacher and student. Cedric Alexander defending against the revolutionary Darius Lockhart.
Yes, the CWF Mid-Atlantic fans need to know that this pretty much exemplifies what is the Rising Generations League, where you have established pros battling some of the best up-and-coming superstars that you'll ever run into. One of them being Darius Lockhart, who spent the last 6 months in Great Britain, while Cedric has been spending time with none other than WWE. They haven't seen each other in quite a while, Brad, and we're going to have to see what the changes Darius has made in his game. He seems to be positioning himself in the ring a little differently. We'll see if it matters.
Handshake into the side headlock as Cedric Alexander defends the Pro Wrestling International Ultra J Championship, takes him to the mat. And Darius Lockhart, quick thinking, maneuvers the shoulders to the canvas. Scott Island, they are mentor and... Ooh, good move there from Lockhart. They are mentor and student. But we are going to see in the course of this matchup, what has Darius Lockhart learned in the past 6 months training with some of Britain's finest? What tips and tricks has Cedric Alexander picked up down at the Performance Center competing for the Cruiserweight Classic, the first ever 32-man Cruiserweight tournament brought to you by WWE. That tournament goes all summer long, and Alexander completely confident. But we have already seen in this matchup, if he takes his eyes off the prize, his former student, Lockhart, could shock the world right here on CWF Worldwide.
I can't think of a single wrestler who has gone through more of an improvement over the last 9 months than Darius Lockhart, with the possible exception of the man who's in the ring with right now, Cedric Alexander, who has taken off about 30 pounds and added about 10 pounds of muscle.
He's stretching out the hamstrings as Lockhart, and he slapped his teacher across the face.
Wow, you have to wonder about that. Very good psychological warfare by Lockhart, because Alexander did not anticipate that. He is not used to being shown up like that in the ring. We'll have to see if this gives Darius a little bit of a leg up in the mental game here.
Champ checking his teeth there. They lock up once again. Of course, Lockhart lost in the finals of last year's Rising Generation League tournament to tournament winner Jesse Adler, and it was that loss that sent Lockhart across the pond to learn from some of the greats in the history of British wrestling. Of course, he was originally mentored by Cedric Alexander. Lockhart actually had his very first professional match against Alexander. There wasn't even a wrestling ring. One of the craziest stories you'll ever hear. The story of Darius Lockhart's first match. He has come a long way from that in the past 3 years, and tonight, right here, with CWF Worldwide cameras rolling, he has the opportunity to become International Ultra J champion and really put to use all that international training that he has taken part in the last few months. Alexander goes to the knee.
Well, what you'll have to see, Brad, is that in Britain, you become a master of the underneath style, a very defensive style of wrestling over there. David Taylor, think of him. Think of guys like Steve Regal when they first came out. Very good at pacing, and at minimizing damage when you're underneath. And then underneath style, like Darius is right now, he's going to try to minimize the pain, although Cedric is going to make that very difficult as he puts in what looks like a modified calf crusher here on Darius Lockhart.
Quick, cool, and clever is that British style. Strike fast, be quick thinking on your feet, and take the advantage and the opportunity as it comes. And Alexander just slapping his former student and firing away.
Yeah, any fondness the two of them had for each other has gone out the window here. And you have to say that the ring positioning is going to be really big, and that's where I think Lockhart has gotten so much better. He always knows where he is now. He used to get lost. Maybe that comes from having your first match not in a wrestling ring. Right. But he's up against the corner now. He needs to get out of there quick. Big chop by Cedric.
You see a lot more in that European style of a big mat base, staying towards the center of the ring, less running of the ropes. Oh, beautiful thinking there from Lockhart, though, using the ropes to his advantage. Cover, two!
He needed that leverage for that back elbow, and he got a 2 count.
Interesting crowd reactions in this one. Neither man would necessarily be categorized as a crowd favorite. However, I think there is some respect from the crowd for Lockhart, who they have seen working hard. They have seen grinding away the past few years here in the Mid-Atlantic Sportatorium, and obviously a ton of respect for the International Ultra J champion Cedric Alexander, who represents the Carolinas everywhere he goes, WWE and beyond.
Well, the science of it all is just what we come to admire. You might think that both of these guys aren't the best in the world. Has a nice jawbreaker.
Try telling Alexander he's not the best in the world.
I wouldn't say that in front of him, trust me. Cover.
About 2 there.
You're too slow, Josh.
Lockhart taking a moment to argue with the official. Should keep his eyes on the champion here.
It's been his weakness going on. He lost that match against against Adler last year because he was doing too much job officiating. He's got to remember, he's got to keep his eye on the man. Sharpe.
Look at the look on the face of the champion. Oh, got him twice.
DWA Ultra J Gold will change your attitude in a hurry.
Absolutely. Pro Wrestling International, the governing body of CWF Mid-Atlantic and dozens of other organizations worldwide. PWIPro.com has got all the information. The champion quick on his feet and puts a drop kick right in the mouth of Lockhart. Lockhart flat on his face.
He could have knocked him out with that. His head bounced off the mat there. He's not moving. Cover.
2, a long 2. Lockhart got out of it, but no enthusiasm on the kick out. No oomph behind it.
Well, he was knocked almost senseless by that drop kick. I'm surprised he came to. My goodness. Now Cedric's going to follow up and just start punishing his former student with a shiver.
Rang his bell.
Pull him out, Cedric. 1, 2.
What a chop. A reverse knife edge chop that just caved in his chest. Cedric's toying with him, Brad.
Alexander charges. He's got that concussion on delivery drop kick. Lockhart has trained with Alexander enough to know he had to avoid it. Oh! The spine and the back of the head hit the buckle hard.
Excellent defensive move by Alexander to get Lockhart off him and to gather his wits about him after he misses that charging drop kick.
Anyone that's ever put together a ring or anyone that's ever seen a ring being constructed, that's a big metal bolt about the size of a human fist with about 2 inches or so of padding over it. You hit the back of your head on that, it will dim your lights.
I'm going to be surprised if Darius can come back from that. That was a brutal move.
Lockhart sent to the floor. Alexander will win by any means necessary. Count is up to 5, and the champion may be going out to meet him.
He's going to try to teach him a lesson now, Brad. This is going to be a very rough lesson for Darius if Cedric has anything to say about it. What a right hand. What a right hand. He stops the count, and here we go. The lesson continues, Brad Stutts.
Heads up.
Woo! That is the hardest part of the ring. I know that for a fact. Cedric found the hardest part of the ring and dropped Darius right on it.
This crowd very supportive of the man who is representing the Carolinas and Pro Wrestling International in this Cruiserweight Classic as he poses for a photo op for his adoring public.
He just broke the count, too. The referee was up around 7 or 8.
Oh! Alexander fires back. Or it's going to be Lockhart. Fires back Alexander. Once again, he took his eye off the ball there, man.
Yeah, he's going to have... I think that he's gotten a little lackadaisical in some of the details here today as he's battling somebody who he pretty much raised in the business, if you will. He's counting along with the ref.
Mocking the official.
Cedric gets in at 9 as if just maximizing his break time.
Yeah, the champ is absolutely in the driver's seat here. Cover, forearm across the face.
And a rear chin lock, excuse me.
As a great wrestler once said, it's the little things that make people talk about you. And Alexander, just the forearm across the face on that cover, just puts that little bit of extra oomph on it. It aggravates. It doesn't necessarily make it any harder to kick out, but it aggravates. It taunts. It kind of demoralizes your opponent more than anything.
Not only that, Brad, but you'll notice that he also doesn't waste any motion in there. He goes directly to his opponent and he has a game plan, he executes it. He doesn't do a lot of flashes, not a lot of dash. There's a lot of athleticism, which creates the dash, but it's all got a purpose, and that's why Cedric's been able to elevate himself so high.
Yeah, positively. I think early in his career, even Cedric would tell you, there were times that he was all over the place, just a speedball in the ring, bouncing from spot to spot. He has become much more controlled. He has become much wiser over the years since he has been competing with some of the best in the world at a worldwide level, at a global level. Hold on, pace is quickening. Lockhart spins. He used the ankles to take Alexander to the canvas. Very unique. Alexander hit the canvas hard. Lockhart's got to follow up, though.
Lockhart remembers where he is, but he charges right into the ropes, but hangs on.
Oh, boy. Oh! That rang his bell.
I don't know how he's going to be able to get up after that. He's got every bit, all 200 pounds of force through the foot like he was kicking a 35-yard field goal for the Panthers. His hometown Charlotte. My goodness.
You busted me open?
Oh, dear.
John Casey, eat your heart out.
No one makes me bleed my own blood.
Oh, dear. Alexander has been lacerated.
He's not happy now.
By the Revolutionary. Oh, man. Might get violent here. Things might get violent with the Ultra J Championship on the line. Oh, dear.
Cedric is fit to be tied.
Alexander is fired up. Breaks the count so that he can continue. And everyone needs to back out of the way here.
Here he comes.
Alexander, like a bullet train, just flew right into the face of Darius Lockhart, and the champ is done screwing around.
The challengers slumped over like a tackling gun, Brad.
Well, they have been toying with that 10 count for a while now. Oh, huge headbutt. This thing has just become a fight.
They've thrown the rule book and the scientific wrestling out the window.
Only got 2. It was a long 2, though. You know, if you ever play pickup basketball with your friends, ever even just, you know, a game of pool, a game of darts, anything like that, when you're with somebody that you got that relationship with, you got that kinship with, tempers can flare in a heartbeat. Very, very thin line between love and hate, and Darius Lockhart may have crossed it here because the champion has got fire in his eyes.
A little blood on his lip and fire in his eyes for sure. Cedric taunting his former protege. Cedric.
Woohoo! Defiant is the challenger. We have seen Lockhart take some amazing hard hits and keep on coming.
Oh, my goodness. He goes right to the eyes.
A little insult to injury there.
Yeah. Referee checking Lockhart, who's injured.
Alexander hyper-aggressive in the past few moments. Stomps with 200 pounds on the face of the challenger.
I think he's still seeing red. He's a little bit more controlled than he was when he started. He is still officially on a tantrum.
He is literally seeing red, is the champion.
Darius is rethinking his career options right now on his back, rolling over. He has taken a lot of punishment. He's still fighting back though, Brad.
Alexander cannot be overconfident. That has been the story of this matchup since literally the opening bell. If Alexander thinks he has got this 100% wrapped up, that's not the case. You never have it 100% in the bag until the final bell rings. There's always a chance anyone can get surprised.
And Darius is fighting like he's got the heart of a lion. Look at him go, and a flying forearm in.
Amazing resiliency on the part of the challenger. But the champion may just be too fast, too strong. He may hit too hard. Anytime you're in there with Alexander, you gotta watch the brain buster. You gotta watch the lumbar check, and you got to watch those concussion drop kicks in the corner.
Yeah, he's trying to set him up for the lumbar check. I can feel it. Off the ropes goes Lockhart. He's firing back, Brad.
Well, the resiliency in this young man can never be questioned. Win, lose, or draw, he is hanging in there with one of the best in the world, and he's got one of the best in the world on Dream Street right now. Alexander wisely finds a buckle to stay on his feet. Ropes may be the only thing holding him up right now.
Oh, Darius is on a roll now. Irish in the corner. Reverse.
Cedric, went in. Oh, Lockhart, quick thinking. Jumped him on his head. Woo!
Did he get him? Did he get him?
Only two.
Oh.
Lockhart with great body control added a little bit extra to that sunset flip. Almost like the code red. He dropped him with a snapping motion on the back of his head. Great body control and great thinking from Lockhart.
Now, Cedric's fighting on instinct now. He is not all the way there at all. He slapped him right across the face.
I don't know if I'd do that.
No.
Just as Alexander cannot be overconfident, neither can Lockhart.
Oh! The European uppercut met with a forearm by Cedric.
Lockhart on his feet, though. Good presence of mind from the challenger.
Oh, a big knee lift. He got him.
Alexander wisely going to the floor.
What'd we say about ring positioning,
He
Brad?
cannot lose the title on the floor. He can't get knocked out with a flying knee strike, though.
That's amazing. Darius Lockhart, I haven't seen this kind of stick-to-itiveness from him at all in his RGL days. Now he's back and he seems to have that resiliency that he was missing.
Such a huge opportunity. The word you may be looking for is heart. No pun intended. Lockhart always had the confidence. He did not have the heart to stay with it, to keep moving forward. Oh, man.
He rolled through.
Woo! Dead center of the ring. Two. No, sir. Only two. Alexander does not like it, but it was a clean 2 count.
That was a Michinoku driver, not just a body slam, a Michinoku driver by Cedric Alexander. That usually means curtains, but somehow Darius was able to find a way to kick out. My gosh, the fans are exhausted after watching what has been an excellent display here at RGL night.
Look at
CWF Worldwide.
Look at Cedric Alexander, the frustration on his face. We have yet to see the really big weapons in his arsenal. Are we about to?
Yeah, he's going for the brainbuster, I think, Brad. Going for the brainbuster. That would be curtains for Darius Lockhart for sure.
Need not take too long, though.
Shogun
there, gotta love that. From ladies. Oh no, jumped him into vertical. Gonna string at least 2 of them together. Controlling his opponent is the Ultra J champion.
High angle suplex. He's rolling right through there for a 3rd one.
Well, that knocks the wind out of you. Your back, your spine, your neck, your legs can go numb. That impact, just get driven into that canvas. Oh, yeah. Was something else for the baby mama? Uh-oh, no.
Oh, he blocked it.
Lockhart. Good Lord, they're fighting in a vertical suplex. They're fighting in that front face lock position.
Lockhart got out of it.
Gotta make something happen, though. The challenger's gotta make something happen with every opening. He cannot waste any opening this late in the matchup. He's taking too many hard shots. 540 kick missed. Woo! Clothesline, huge lariat.
Took a page out of Zane Dawson's book, former champ.
Turn him inside out.
International champ.
Hold on. Lockhart. This one he absolutely learned in Great Britain. Jumped in on his head. Is this it? Cover. 2-2.
A fraction of a second away from history being made here at the Sportatorium on Rising Generations League night in front of the CWF Worldwide audience. Darius Lockhart was about a quarter of a second away from walking away with a shocking upset victory over the champion.
Like you touched on earlier, Scott, this match really epitomizes what the Rising Generation League is all about. The best, not just in the Mid-Atlantic, but the best in the country against the best up-and-comers in the region. And Lockhart, win, lose, or draw, has done himself proud here with worldwide cameras rolling. Alexander, whoa! No, sir. Lockhart is trying to maneuver the champion. The champ is not letting him have it.
European upper.
Whoa! Finally got him. Alexander with the presence of mind to avoid it. Through the ropes, not over, but through. Alexander catches himself, a huge kick.
Then Seguri over the ropes.
Woo!
ACH, flatliner, and
Woo! Caught him with the kick! Cover! 2! No, sir, only 2. The champ could be the brainbuster. Ooh, caught him on the knee! Cover! 2-2!
Darius Lockhart does not know to quit. I would have thought he had given up the ghost long ago, and he's still in it, Brad. This is amazing. One of the best matches I've ever seen Darius Lockhart wrestle, frankly.
Potentially a career-making performance here, and it is not over. Look at the worry on the face of the International Ultra J champion. Will Darius Lockhart make headlines by capturing this championship here tonight? Ooh.
I said, stay there! You're not ready!
Champ is getting frustrated, Scott.
Yep, he has lost his temper once already, and now he's running out of ideas.
Got to keep your cool.
He had him dead to rights, he thought. But
Become vulnerable when you start getting emotional, when you get off your game plan. You become very vulnerable.
yeah, Cedric is slowing the pace down here. You don't really see that from the best in the world, as he calls himself.
Trying to just throw some hurting bombs in that corner there.
I love the way that Darius is defending himself. He's playing a very good defensive game. He's striking and moving. He's stringing moves together. He's found a way to get the champion down at least twice, possibly 3 times for a 2.5 count.
Right now he's trapped in that corner.
Now I'm making
Sure is.
Gosh, kick, no! Oh, knee strike! Oh, Alexander is still on his feet! Oh, slip past! Swing and a miss! Lockhart check!
He got it.
Good Lord! Lockhart bounced all the way into the buckle! Concussion kick! Oh man, second lumbar check! Good grief, may have snapped the spine! And the champion retains!
Minutes and 10 seconds. Your winner by pinfall and still your PWI International Ultra Crown Champion, Cedric Alexander.
Champ for life!
The Mid-Atlantic Sportatorium is the #1 venue for live pro wrestling in all of the Carolinas. But did you know that you can also rent the Sportatorium for all of your anniversaries, fundraisers, and live pro wrestling birthday parties? Check us out at CWF247.com to find out more about how you can have your events right here at the Sportatorium.
Ladies and gentlemen, Kamakazi Kid! Last man standing wins this match. The referee gives a 10 count and no one's out of it until they cannot answer the 10 count.
There goes the bell. Kazi! Oh, God!
Is that a whip?
It is a whip. Swinging a miss with the kendo stick. And Richards has got that whip and the kendo stick. It is anything goes, last man standing here at Absolute Justice. This match will continue until one man cannot answer the referee's 10 count.
And I don't know about you, but I've got a real sick, uneasy feeling about this match. I felt this way all week. Watch out for Richards!
Baseball slide into the face of Kamakazi Kid.
It's really sad that it's come to this.
You will notice our worldwide cameras picking up additional referees and additional staff. Students from the Mid-Atlantic Dojo, officials are positioned or stationed around the ring to act as security if need be, to keep the fans safe, as quite frankly, nobody really knows what these two insane professional wrestlers are going to bring to this dangerous match.
No, there's not a safe corner in this building.
Oh, the chair!
He's got a fan on the chair.
Can't beat that!
Hey, got all of his money's worth out of that seat.
Crowd here solidly behind Nick Richards. It is so rare to see CWF Mid-Atlantic present matches that could be described as ultra-violent. Cecil Scott, this one is one of them.
Yeah, it's been probably, what, 2 years? It was the Richards Dollars dog collar match where we presented a match that gave me this same uneasy feeling.
Maybe the most brutal match in CWF history up to this point.
Right.
However, candidates 2 through 9 on that list all would involve the Kamakazi Kid.
Right. Kazi is he's the one that brought this style to CWF. It was bloody battles with Coach Gemini, the Gemini Kid, Kazi rules matches.
In a way, these two men are battling for the unofficial title of CWF Mid-Atlantic's King of the Death matches.
Right, Richards has been in a few himself. And this is not his first last man standing match. He has experience in this type of match, and Kazi goes to the eyes.
All legal in this particular bout.
It was the last man standing with Ric Kandrack that put Richards on the map. Ooh!
Boy, there is uneasy feeling in this building right now.
There really is. There's an uneasy feeling over here. And I think... Oh, God! I was about to say, I think the fans are hoping Richards ends it quick before it gets too out of control, but I think Kazi just put a nail in that.
That was not a thud, but a crash.
Yeah, you heard 3 distinct sounds as he hit the ground.
Red Jones already up to 3.
There are no pads over there, it's concrete.
Red Jones is already up to 5. I see Richards trying to use the apron to get himself back to his feet. He is back to a vertical base.
That's not a good sign for Richards. In the first count, he's already on a 5.
As this match progresses, we will see, just in fact, who is the toughest, who can take the beating. Look at Kazi.
And this has just been an ugly fight, which we knew it would be. Both men looks like trying to look for something under the ring. Kazi's got a chair. Richards just trying to pull himself up.
Huge chop. There's such an atmosphere in this room that I cannot even describe. Cecil Scott, it's an eerie calm. They know that they're about to see less a match and more a spectacle.
Wait, we might see a slaughter before it's all said and done. I mean, when you start out a match with a damn whip in the ring.
Those sticks are still in there. All weapons are legal.
So far, it's resembled your typical pro wrestling brawl, which I'm fine with. I hope it stays that way. We got some longtime fans making returns that don't know the new Kamakazi Kid, unfortunately.
Oh, no! Oh, showmanship! Just smacking him! Oh, got him in the head!
God, what a prick. Yeah, Kazi's pissed. He just pissed Richards off.
Yes, he did! Richards is firing away! That drop, no sir! Right. Maybe the DDT, maybe the butterfly suplex. Could be anything in this one.
Kazi fights it off. Richards catches him again. Cutter!
Just use that cutter to great success in his career! Man alive!
Came all the way from outside with that lariat.
Is it 3?
Knew that wasn't going to end it, but that's a good sign if you're Richards. Oh my God! You know, to the average fan watching that may not look like much, but that was a knee right to the ear and the temple.
Oh, trash can lid, I think it was.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
Simple brutality between these two. It's no finesse. It's not setting up elaborate things to hurt each other. It's just literally whatever's not nailed down is being used as a violent instrument of death and decapitation and destruction.
Right, there are a myriad of just random items under the ring, you know, for cleanup crews and ring assembly and everything else. No! Concussion cannon DDT off the apron! He may have split his brains on the floor.
You only have the count of 10 to get back to your feet.
And I would not be shocked if that does it. I mean, that was a 3-foot drop on your head. There's a 7.
Richards may be out. Richards may be out. This thing may be over. No, I've seen Richards come up on the other side of the ring.
Man, wouldn't surprise me. You could easily be KO'd on a drop like that.
That's the thing, man. It could be anything that finally ends this brutal fight.
And Richards wanted this. He'd go to Kazi into a match that Kazi said he would never do again. And you're going to bring out a pretty sick animal like Kamakazi Kid in these type of matches.
Absent on Kazi's side is the coach who fought so hard to silence the beast that lives inside Kazi. Coach fought so long to make Kazi his kind of wrestler, someone more like Roy Wilkins.
Right, he wanted it
Beast
to be
and Kazi is back tonight.
Right, and that animal's out of the cage. He wanted it to be a technical wrestler. But yeah, coach is not here. Champion's not here.
Kazi perhaps symbolically looking to do it on his own here.
Death Valley Driver, maybe no sir.
Kazi has used that Death Valley Driver very similarly to how Richards has used the cutter. He has won many matches with it.
Yeah, that's been his patented hold for close to 10 years. Likes that suplex into the corner. He might be setting it up.
Steel chairs in between the ropes there. Richards is aware of it. I'm not sure how aware Kazi is. Kazi may just be fighting to stay alive here.
Oh, the back fist! Clobbered him, and Richards comes right back with the open hand slap. Oh God! That second back disconnected.
Richards is still swinging. Richards may be out on his feet.
Oh God.
That Valley Driver?
No!
Right into the chair. Richards down and hurt. I do not envy referee Red Jones in this situation. Because it is ultimately he who decides.
Right.
That 10 count is what's going to make the difference here.
Right, he does not even have the option to stop a match if he wanted to in this case.
Correct.
You know, a lot of times the referee has that discretion, but it's all up to the 10 count.
This one cannot be stopped. Richards is down at 7. Richards is down at 8.
Nick, you got to get to a knee, brother. Woo, woo, woo. Oh, just barely. Sudden jolt of adrenaline.
Had to be.
And Kazi was taking a break. Wise move by the veteran. Yeah, what a jerk he turned out to be. Somebody that the kids here all looked up to. Oh, no.
Trying to fight here.
And they're both just dangerously close to that chair.
Oh, God!
Tiger suplex onto the chair! Dropped him right on his head!
You heard the energy in this room like a wave go all the way around the Mid-Atlantic Sportatorium. People jump to their feet. Kazi is down and maybe out.
I'm looking around ringside, a lot of the women and children with their hands in their faces. Man, it was just unbelievable. And that mangled chair is symbolic of the Kamakazi Kid's body right now. Kazi, the one barely making it to his feet.
Up at 9, and Richard now is on the offensive.
Kazi can't get up.
We talk in so many matches about the time to recover, the time to recuperate. You don't get that luxury in this match.
No, I mean, that 10 count is not really a break. It's you trying to fight for your life.
Just a thud.
He's trying to rip every bit of the All-Stars off of Kazi.
Literally.
Just repeated chops in the corner, and they hurt like hell.
Kazi may be fading. Far side there. More brutality in this one.
Richard's throwing everything he has into those shots, and Kazi out on his feet. Richard's got to be careful not to just punch himself out here.
Yes, he does, and that, I don't know if he's speculative, but that might be the plan of Kazi.
We know Kazi can take it. That's not speculation. We've seen it dozens of times. I mean, we've seen him spike himself on his brain on the floor more than once.
Just stomping.
Face watching the corner.
That boot across the face.
Set up running boot, maybe. Just taking out every bit of aggression for the last 7-8 months.
Who is truly the most ultra-violent wrestler in CWF history? Who is truly the craziest, the most insane, the most severe? It is a title, quite frankly, that not many men would want, but it is a title that these two may be willing to literally put one another in the hospital.
Right, this is a type of match that I actively avoided for my entire career. Regular matches take it out of you enough. I mean, who the hell wants to get their brains bashed in with a chair or a trash can or a whip? I mean, you got to be a psychopath to want to be in a match like this.
It's so rare that CWF Mid-Atlantic brings you anything like this violent spectacle. Oh dear.
Oh no, speak of the devil.
That whip that has the mask of the Kamakazi Kid on the handle.
We heard Kazi out there cracking that thing before the bell.
Oh! It cut through the air! Oh, the brutality! The sound, that whip cut through the air of the Sportatorium, a noise like I have never heard in 15 years. My God! Kazi is up! Kazi's feet are on the ground! My God!
How in the hell is Kazi still up? Mike.
Kazi, I think, just punched Richards in the groin. What is this now?
It's the All-Stars. We knew they were here.
It's moron Chappie.
If I'm Chappie, I stay 100 miles away from this.
What is going on this side of the ring?
directed traffic or telling fans to move.
What the hell is happening over here? What the hell is that?
Goddamn barbed wire.
Oh my God! Kazi has unveiled a board of barbed wire with Kazi's emblem on it.
You got former Commissioner Cross trying to keep fans away from this thing. William L. Cross is trying to implore them not to use this barbed wire board.
Oh man!
And I'll apologize. A lot of our viewers are instructed by this giant board.
You deserve it. Well, there's bigger problems than that happening right now. You can see the welt across the sternum of the Kamakazi Kid.
We got Chappie, the coach is in the ring.
Oh man, Richards is up. Coach is telling Kazi to swing for the fences.
Unfortunately, it's a barbed wire fence.
That board is set up right in front of us. This moron Chappie has got the...
Oh, he just caught him with a right cross right in the face.
Kazi sits outside to the floor.
Nasty spill. Oh, he wants to coach.
Oh man, look at the coach's face. Coach is trapped. Coach is absolutely trapped. Oh! Coach escapes for his life. Coach escapes for his life, but I'm not sure that Chappie's gonna be so lucky.
Oh no, Chappie, you should have stayed down.
Oh, just whipping away at him.
Oh, he's brutalizing Chappie right now.
Good night.
Oh! He went for the dive and Kazi caught him.
Wait, what's going on here?
Something terrible is about to happen, that's what. They're again directing traffic out here.
Kazi has cleared the front row of ringside. Cross is begging him to keep it in the ring.
Look out! Okay! Oh! Son of a bitch!
Hold on. You guys all right?
Shot, I got
Now! Whoa! Everybody good? Everybody good? You guys
Stay down, Nick.
One!
Stay down, Nick.
I don't know if I'm on microphone or not, but I've never seen anything like that in my damn life. I have no idea if I'm on microphone or not. Richards is in a heap, literally right next to me. Richards is in a heap. Seabear, can you hear me?
Yeah, we're both on, I believe.
They went through the table. Count is at 6. Richards is moving.
He's up. It's 7. We're at 8. Richard, stay down.
Stay down.
Stay down, Nick.
9.
Count is at 9.
And this crazy son of a bitch is up.
Richards is on his feet. Richards is on his feet. He made it up. He made it up. He stopped the count. He made it up.
The count starts over.
Yes.
Kazi stopped him.
Correct. The count must start over. Good Lord. There's weapons all over everywhere. There's shards of wood and
We've got a
fans are standing all over the arena.
We've got a disaster area over here in the broadcast area.
My God.
Get this stuff out of here. It's garbage.
Goodness gracious alive.
Jesus Christ. I'm going to try to call this Stutts. We're trying to clean up here a little bit, make some space. And hopefully we're still recording. trying to get things situated here, but we got Kazi. He won't let the referee count. He's still wailing on Richards.
Hey, Mini Mac.
Thank you.
Mini Mac, will you go upstairs and check audio and everything?
Jesus.
I've never seen anything like that in the entirety of CWF Mid-Atlantic history.
Yeah, we've never had our table wiped out like that.
They crashed right in front of us. In the ring now. Oh, stopped himself. He saved himself. He had to. Ah! Through the barbed wire board. Richards, with a burst of energy, shoved Kazi right through the barbed wire board.
Unbelievable.
Goodness.
It's been, oh my God, I can't remember the last time we saw barbed wire.
Kazi is literally stuck in a barbed wire board.
Hey, he can't move.
Richards is up.
Damn in this thing.
7, 8,
Hey, Kazi, stay down.
9,
He's not moving.
10.
That's it.
Over.
Thank God.
The damnedest fight we have ever seen, but Nick Richards is the last man standing.
He's attached to it. Do not let Troy pull that thing.